Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wasteland 3. It's a little bit later in the night than I was hoping to get this released, but listen, we're getting out here, we're doing it. So, I don't think we have anything left to do in Aspen, right? I think we're done with Aspen. Let's travel out here to Colorado, and I think at this point, all we really have left to do is, one, we gotta track down that labor camp and solve that problem, and then we gotta get the Patriarch's third kid, right? The one who threatened us.
Calling Team November. Got a lady here says she's a desert ranger, part of Angela Death's advance team, with an important message. Gonna hold her here till you get back. Copy.
Sorry, where is she now? I mean, didn't he just say she's right there? Your character is always allowed to ask the stupidest questions. Yeah, copy, I hear you.
Rangers. And before I forget, the guys and gals in R&D have put together some new tech. You should head back to HQ and see for yourselves. Over and out.
Okay, we'll get right on that. And by get right on that, I mean, we're going to look at all this stuff first, and then and we'll go and figure that out. So, the map is broadly divided into, like, 3 big areas. I'm assuming that the third kid is in the third colored area. We can probably explore all this stuff safely. We're going to go down here, grab this, and then we'll handle the labor camp thing, and then... You know, it's not that I don't think this other stuff is important. It's just that there's a treasure chest on the map. How am I not supposed to go to the treasure? I've been playing video games for a long time, and I have never been punished for disregarding my goals to go after treasure. It's just not how things happen.
Repeat. We need resupply. Any Dorseys remaining... This is Nelius Dorsey. To any remaining fighters in the mountains, rendezvous at Snowed Inn Resort. Repeat.
We do owe Nelius Dorsey. We might stop off at that resort real quick. We gotta have some words with our friend Nelius. But that can wait until after I get all this treasure. I tried to drive around that barrier, to be clear. I'm just clumsy enough that it's a good thing that the killdozer is as killdozery as it is. Oh wait, that's totally a thing over there. It's a campsite we can raid. Maybe. There we go. Search the place. Find some stuff. Anybody find a cool thing? We found a cool thing. It had some armor in it. I think that's decent armor. Now, the map didn't say there was anything in this little dead end, but yeah, I mean, there must be, right? Why else would there be a little dead end here? Okay, hold on. We'll come back. I want my treasure. I do feel like we're a little overpowered at this point. Like, I know we've had some battles where people went down in some pretty serious ways. Also, I hear the Geiger counter, but also, you know, we're gonna get paid, and then we're gonna get out of here. Everything's fine. Everybody's fine. See, everybody's fine. Skelly's napping. She does that. It's not a big deal. It is weird that Skelly went down before Lucia did. Huh. I wonder why that is. There must be some amount of randomness. Like, it must be the case that, like, every tick of radiation does, like, between 5 and 10% of your HP or something, and Skelly just rolled unlucky a bunch. Something like that. Well, this is the Dorseys. I mean, we do owe them. Let's just have a quick stop off. Now it's home only to wild animals, we're told, despite the fact that we know better. The Warbot is a fearsome robotic battle platform. Huh. That's a thing that they're telling us right now for a reason, probably. I suspect. Skelly. Hold on a second. How did this happen? How did we go from Skelly's in the car to Skelly's laying face down on the ground? Did we just haul her out and throw her in the snow? Nobody bothered to, like, revive her or anything? Okay, so we didn't pick up a lot of unfortunate effects. You did lose an action point on account of all the radiation. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and medical supply up. We're good on medical supplies again, right? Didn't I buy stuff? Where the hell are all my medical supplies? We have so much garbage in our inventory. Yeah, okay, we're cool. You get this, and you get this, and basically this is me being too lazy to go back to camp. Oh, right, sorry, no glow. I just threw a I just threw a thing away. Nope, that's crystal clear. That's just drugs, my dude. We definitely have some no-glow. Unfortunately, I don't know what it looks like. It's this one. I was going to say, we had definitely picked up some no-glow at some point. I remembered that. Oh, right. And then I also have to re-equipulate a little bit here. Is this the way you're intended to use the medic packs? Dude, I don't know. At this point, you can't argue that it's been ineffective for us, even though it does behave a little inconsistently. The thing is, if the medic pack unequipped every time we used it, I would totally understand that too. Like, that's functional as a mechanic. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. It's just that the options on the menu don't stay open because for some reason they think mouse over is a good way to handle this rather than clicking to open the menus. Yep, and then sometimes just stuff closes. Okay, let's go kill 1,000 Dorseys. So, do we have a... Okay, we have a remarkably thorough map of this little area, considering that we've not been anywhere in it yet. Alright, so this looks like an alcove that perhaps is worth visiting. Got an adorable rabbit. We got a frag mine that I should not step directly on. We have... Oh, if I hold shift, I can just see people through the walls. That shouldn't be how that works. Where does this line run to? Okay, so we probably have to go over here to get this door open. Or I could just lockpick it, I suppose. Or I could just nerd stuff it. There's a lot of ways that we can handle this. It is probably the case that coming over here and fighting people to open the door is the one that's going to lead to the greatest amount of XP. Alright, Quan, continue to scout. Oh. Okay, don't know what that noise was for. I became aware of something. I continue to become aware of something. So we got some buried items over here, along with a growler cub. Well, okay, Jim, run back and get this. Oh, that's a sneaky one. Do we not have... Our sneaky shit is still pretty low. Is Jim doing the... Nope, he's not. He does not feel that the orders I gave him were terribly important. Nice growler. Good growler. Is it fair to describe a snowball as being buried in snow? Isn't it just part of the snow? Okay, so this is not ideal, and I'm assuming that, yeah, we can't just walk around it, because that would that would make it a pretty bad trap. Okay, well, maybe we are just going to go through the front door via lockpick. Yeah, we're not even close to being able to break this safely. I'm assuming that if we crossed it, it would probably only set off the alarm in this building, but why even bother? We'll come back later. I guess let's try going up this way, too. Do we actually have everybody selected? Okay. Let's see what's up here. Perhaps there will be fun traps this way. Okay, here we have some blood beasts. That's exciting. And an ambusher standing out in the open because he does not understand what the word ambush means. Well, they got a sniper up here, which I don't much care for. I don't like the fact that their snipers have 3 times as much health as mine. It does feel like we're a little bit numerically outnumbered here. I mean, they probably aren't expecting us to just go straight through the front door. We're just gonna leverage our skills and go straight through the front door. Let's give Quan the XP, because Jim is higher level than everybody else already. Oh, it's another door. This one is... It's the same door, actually. Numerically. Mathematically, it's the same door. Real strange choice there.
I spy with my
So this doesn't seem like it's going to be all that bad. The Blood Beast is potentially dangerous. Oh, there is a warbot with a gun approximately as powerful, or approximately equal in size, and thus power, to the one that we have on the car. So that's a concern. Do we want to try? I'm going to try to sneak Quan through. Whoop, never mind. There's a awareness circle there. I was going to say sneak through and see if we can't do something. We could wait for this guy to walk this way, and then... What's the awareness circle on the Blood Beast? No, that's not going to let us through. I was going to say, if we could get up here... I don't know what that is running to, but it might be interesting to disable it. I think we're just going to set up and have Adam here, probably. I really think that there should be a limit on the number of times that the individual ambient dialogue lines will play out, and that limit should maybe be in the neighborhood of 1. The game's gonna make you like sit here and have to manually issue move orders to everybody to set up for combat. They gotta know you're gonna hear those lines over and over again, right? The Warbot only has 1100 health, and we also have Quan and I was going to say Quan and Brass, who are both pretty good at handling robots. Brass is running a little bit low on ammo. How's everybody else doing? I think we're mostly pretty okay. Yeah, mostly. Although, we will drain energy cells quickly, because we have multiple people firing off of them. But yeah, this is a problem. Well, she has the Argon Lance is on energy cells, though. We don't really want her burning through those that quickly. Ah, well. She's going to spend a fair amount of time running at the beginning of this battle anyway. We'll use Quan to solve the problem. So I think we're just going to go for it. I mean, listen, if we die, we got an autosave, right? Question is, who do we shoot first? Probably it's the people with the guns, I guess. I do wish that we could issue orders to have everybody run in at the same time. I'm gonna do it like this. Quan, fire your gun. Quan, shoot your gun. Okay, I mean, I issued that order like 3 times. I really wish that he would have done that a little bit more the way I told him to do it. Alright, so what's the range on this? 6 meters. We gotta be right up on that thing. Fortunately, Quan has a lot of AP. So I could run to here, glitch that thing, and then run back to cover, probably. And I'll get a free shot for doing so. What are we seeing up here? There's a pair of snipers. Also, they got some turrets, which obviously are a problem. We probably will not be able to disable that one. This one we might be able to. Brass is pretty fast. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's have Brass run up here and kill this. That's the best thing she could possibly do on her turn. Lucky action? Nope, no lucky action. Ah, well. Unfortunately, I can't quite make it to the thing. You know what? If I had Jim... Damn it. If I had Jim rally first, she absolutely would have made it to cover. Well, shit. That said, you know, obviously I'm not hugely concerned. Alright, well, she'll just wait over here. Quan is going to run to right here. So he did get the extra AP, huh? Alright, excellent. Excellent, excellent. And then we want to take his shot while he's not in cover. Is it? Huh. He's in range from almost every space nearby. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this then. Not enough AP. I had a free... Huh. My free shot was consumed... Did my free shot get consumed by doing the Warbot thing? Because it, you know, shouldn't have been. I guess... Here, if we run over to here... Nope, we will not get Stormer again. That's fine. We're gonna have this dude run up to here, And then we're just going to stun these guys on this side. That was a bigger explosion than I was intending. I did not think that we were going to break those barrels. Because have we seen in the past that it affects... Well, I guess it only had to affect this barrel. This barrel blew up that thing. Okay, well, I'm going to go apparently punch this guy. Seems like I can just punch this guy to death, probably. Ringer is very versatile. He is everywhere, and he is doing everything. The one thing he cannot do is get the text off the screen. Damn. Boy, that's considerably below expected value, huh? And there is still a guy repeating the one line of ambient dialogue they gave him over and over and over. How did they think that that was okay? How did they... Who made that decision? Alright, I would really like it if there was not a blood beast over here anymore by the end of this turn. I think that that's a thing that we can make happen. I'm pretty sure all we're going to be able to do with the car is drive forward. Honestly, the car is probably not going to get close enough to participate in combat, is my feeling. Alright, 5% hit chance for some reason. Can't tell what makes this happen. Well, I guess she's going to have to go with bad bullets, because she's got to do some damage. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't have to die this turn. It's stunned. It would just be nice if we didn't have to play cleanup. Some solid work from Quan. Wow. Wow, these guys have better weapons than everyone else we fought by a ridiculously huge margin. How is that the correct camera zoom? The camera zoomed to a place where neither the shooter nor the target was visible. Oh, wow. You take damage from meleeing the blood beast even if you miss it. So it doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Alright, so Ringer went down to a single shot because we really are, like... We are seeing enemies here who are comically more powerful than any other enemies we've faced. I would love to not kill the party pal, if we could do that. But I guess we're just gonna have to not move as far as we're entitled to, because I do not want to kill my party pal. We'll just hold that AP, it's fine. If you are a person who is considering making a video game that has ambient dialogue in it, please put in a way to turn the ambient dialogue down or off, separate from all the other dialogue. Alright, so, disagree. Definitely can still see that guy. Like, what? Okay. Yes, she can, in fact, still see him. Like, what is even happening? I don't really want to use Lucia's AP picking Quan up. Let's have Skelly do it.
Hold the line.
Now, unfortunately, Skelly's not going to be able to shoot at this guy at all, but... we can have her run up here and at least provide some pressure along this front. I'd like for her to be far enough away from Brass that he can't hit Brass and Skelly at the same time, but I think this will keep them together enough that it'll be a problem. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Can I get my... This might hit him, maybe? It totally did, hooray! We're real good at fighting that invisible guy. He is right about that. Man, dude gets up with some HP. So What even makes sense to do for Ringer? I mean, I guess get to cover? So obviously just healing in place is going to get him killed. Yeah, I guess just get to cover and evade. 5% evasion. It could matter. And then I'm going to have Lucia... Boy, what am I going to have Lucia do? This guy's probably already dead from the warbot, so we can have Lucia, like, run up here and pressure these guys. There's no full cover up here, and we don't know for sure whether we're going to get flanked, but... I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to run to right here. We're going to get real aggressive on him. We can't just let him have superior positions on us, right? Oh, hey, lucky. Again, lucky. One more? Aw. For a second there, I thought maybe we were going to get that guy down. Okay, so Jim can't make it to a shooting position, but he can... He could demoralize somebody, I guess? We could throw the demoralize grenade up here. I'm pretty sure it can't affect the turret.
You're as dense as a black hole.
Yeah, okay. Still, reducing that guy's accuracy I think is worthwhile. And Quan probably should not heal in place, but he also can't actually make it to any... He can't make it to any better cover, really. He can make it to here. Is making it to here and ending the turn with this amount of health better than just running like this for a free attack on that dude? Honestly, I don't think so. I think he's probably shot either way. Oh, right. If I have him go last, he doesn't get his attack, though. Okay, Dorsey Warbot chose not to do the thing that would help. You know, it's glitched. Wow. Alright, well, if Ringer survives the turn, obviously he's gonna do a lot of damage to a lot of these dudes real fast. Okay, that went a lot better than the last enemy turn.
Patch me up.
And I'm glad I didn't have anybody back here.
That will do. Thank you.
Thanks, party pal. This is maybe not the right target, but I appreciate the thought. Wow, the doe is doing some very serious damage. It turns out deer are incredible fighters. Who would have thought? Wow. Good shot, man. Alright. Can we get you close enough for it to matter? Party pal refuses to get out of the way, and it's a problem. Sorry, party pal. Okay, no, he does get out of the way. I thought that was probably what would happen, but then I was like, you know, it's showing us the I got run over status above him, and I don't want to run him over. Okay, we can't aim a shot through to there. As tough as the warbot is, I kind of think that it's a little more under control. I think we're going to start working on this turret, because we do not really have the ability to disable it via the generator.
Executing order.
Well, shit. That's not good. Alright, we don't have a great hit chance on this guy, unless I do this. And then you should probably hypo. And I guess run to here, which is now cover from different directions on account of we broke it. Alright. So, big bonus damage and reduce its damage, or try to glitch it. There's a pretty good chance of getting the glitch, but also I don't know that this thing's in position where it can actually hit its allies. Okay, we have reduced its damage. Now, this thing deals plus damage against machines. However... Oh no, actually, I was going to say, it doesn't feel great because it has a low enough damage value in general, but as long as we're also hitting another target, that seems okay. Wow, that really was not a lot of damage. I needed the car not to miss this shot. This is really bad. So Jim can't make it to cover while maintaining enough AP to fire twice. That's a problem. Alright, let's see here. We know we're doing this. And then, are we gonna have Ringer try to punch this robot to death? Is that my plan? I think it might be. Right, hold on. You can hypo. There's a turn of cooldown on hack, but we might be able to glitch the robot with this. So I'm gonna try it. Lucky mega crit. It did glitch. It did re-glitch. So then, Quan can just shoot this thing. And then... I wanted him to stay out of cover so that he would have his bonus. I think we just run to cover now. So it's glitched. It's no longer a high priority target. We could have him... Yeah, I'm going to have him run over here. Ringer and Jim are just going to try to work this thing down. Let's have Jim go first, because Jim cannot reduce its armor, though, can he? Let's see. I still have a 95 from here. That is 5 AP. And I can't shoot it from there. What I need is a cover position where I have a shot against this thing that only costs 3 AP to get to. I don't know if this is actually going to provide cover from those snipers, but it might. So guaranteed 15% bonus damage. I imagine we can't apply the crippled state more than once. I'm going to go for this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Wow, we did get lucky. Not in the way that I meant. I was going to say maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the glitch. But we did, and also other things occurred. Let's have Ringer just approach. Let's put some pressure on these dudes. Excellent warbotting. Shooting at the car, which is great news.
Like this.
Oh, he has to reload. That's a shame. He's so good at murder. I always have high hopes for him. So let's see. We can't actually hit them from here. I think I'm just gonna have the car blow up the warbot, because that glitch is gonna wear off soon, right? Alright, excellent work. It's probably not worth getting Skelly up, honestly. Can you make it to a place where you'll be able to shoot them? You can. But you will not have a very good shot. I mean, I could just run all the way up here. Yep, okay. I'm convinced. Okay, so it won't actually let me do that, but it will let me do my normal shot. Alright, and then Ringer runs up here and punches this guy a bunch.
Take me to the flame.
Okay, problem solved. It turns out video games are easy. That was a lot of... We took a lot of damage there. Alright, everybody get down here. Let's just get everybody kind of central, and then we'll have Quan actually do the looting. Okay, we're just going to harvest their muscle tissue for some reason. Sorry, that was my Discord, which is supposed to be muted. And also, it's like 4 in the morning. Who is messaging me on Discord? Okay. Problem solved. For the record, in the Windows volume panel, it did show it as being muted, so that's weird that it that it was able to make a noise. Okay, we got a fair number of bullets there. Yeah, that helps a little bit. A fair number of probably the most relevant kind of bullets we could have picked up. It looks like we don't see a whole lot else going on here. No buried items in the corners or anything. Oh, I heard a noise, but who knows what it was or where. Probably nothing. It turns out that noise just happens a lot with no meaning behind it. So let's see. This is going to lead to that area that we didn't attack. I mean, it'll be pretty safe to kill these Dorseys from this side, I would imagine. Is there anywhere... Okay, this... my guess is this will be where Nelius is. This will be where the actual thing is going down. Let's have Quan run up here real quick. Scout this out. If I were to set up a trap, up here is where it would be, near the door. Okay, looks like nothing. Well, do we wanna... I'm gonna medic pack up a little bit here, and then I think we're just gonna go for where I think the boss is, rather than clearing the place out. We can clear the place out after.
I'm back.
But I'd like to do the difficult part of the fighting, or the more difficult part of the fighting, while we have as few got knocked out debuffs as possible. Let's see, we get you. Quan's missing. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth spending. Medic packs are pretty cheap. Okay, so do we see anything about this building? There's no way to sneak in the side or anything. Skelly's got a perk point, which we may want to spend before we do a thing. Maybe not, though. Maybe we don't have anything that matters. We got her the con. We just give her more quick slots. It's a thing we're starting to do to people. Sure. Does she still need intelligence? She's still working on a lot of stuff. And so the question of weapon modding versus hard-ass. And we definitely have weapon mods that we cannot apply that I would like to be able to apply, but also hard-ass is generally useful, and Skelly being able to shout at people until they give up is definitely part of her character. And then you're just going to pick up more sniping, which means we now have enough sniper rifles to use that really nice one. And more luck. 10% hit chance when using a sniper rifle if you don't move for one turn. Does seem pretty good. Ooh, I like that. But wait, doesn't her sniper rifle not even have... When she has her sniper rifle out, she doesn't have a strike skill. Maybe it's that gun in particular doesn't have a strike skill? Sorry, inventory. Let's swap her over to the other gun. So we can slightly lessen the amount of draw on our energy cells. Yeah, this guy. The Black Star. So does she have a... Yeah, she has a precision strike with this. It was just that particular gun that didn't. Maybe we should come down here and empty out this this little sub area just so that guy will shut up. Because it's driving me a little bit crazy. Which you might have been able to tell. It's possible that you were able to to deduce that. Alright, I don't know exactly what we're looking at here. Let's have Lucia stand at this part of the doorway. Jim and Ringer's all the way over there for some reason. Okay.
Looking for Nelius Dorsey. You found him. That old bastard Saul send you?
This man is lean, rugged, and wolfishly handsome. Scars run down one cheek, crossing the lines carved by tough years in the wilderness. He holds up his hands in surrender, a slight smile on his face.
It wasn't the Patriarch that brought us here. It was me. I'm Lucia Wesson, and I'm here for vengeance. For justice, for what you did to my family.
Wesson? thought the Reed boy took you all to the Garden of the Gods. You could never count on the Reeds to do anything right. Say, speaking of fathers, did you know that Liberty Buchanan's got a hold of yours? I mean, go right ahead and kill me. One way or the other, I know I'm dying today. But you should know that old Percival brought all this down on you himself. He worked with the Patriarch to eradicate my family. Just because we wanted old-fashioned American elections. Bet he didn't tell you that, did he?
What? But he would never... Even if that's true, what right did that give you to kill my family? I did nothing to you. My little brother did nothing to you, but you've destroyed us just the same.
It was never about you, little Wesson. It was about hurting your father. He destroyed the innocents in my family because he didn't like what I had to say. Turnabout's fair play, I guess. I am truly sorry for your loss. Take consolation in knowing that you're about to have revenge.
This is some real, like, we're gonna create some wildly inconsistent characterization and make this character totally different from how he has been throughout the rest of the plot, just so that we can both sides the issue a little bit. Alright, what do you know about the attack on the Ranger convoy?
Everything. My sons and I planned it. Word came that Buchanan was sending for help, trying to shore up his shaky throne. Didn't know much about you, but I did know I couldn't let aid reach him. Got the whole extended family together, and all our honorary members. Liberty said I was moving too soon and told me to wait. I thought she was being too cautious. Figured I'd get the revolution started on my own. Take out you and the Patriarch all at once. Guess Liberty was right, and I was wrong.
Actually, you were 100% right. You just kind of flubbed the execution. You know, this isn't going to go anywhere. All right, that's enough of that.
One more question. I reckon you killed my son, Jared. What about my other son, Erastus? I haven't heard any word from him. Do you know what happened to him?
I literally do not. Did we kill Erastus Dorsey? I don't remember. He took some people hostage and then Oh, Erastus was the one, right. When we went to save the Arapaho instead of saving that homestead. That was Erastus Dorsey doing that. Well, he took some people hostage and then disappeared. Haven't heard from him since.
Maybe he'll find his way to a better life. He deserves more than the one I gave him. All right. This is the part where you kill me then.
The last thing you're going to see is a Wesson pulling a trigger on your worthless hide.
So, here's the problem. This character is not the character Nellius Dorsey that's been present in the rest of the story. That other guy, we should definitely kill because he is an active, present danger. This guy is either that guy pretending to be a totally different character or a stand-in that they pulled in to replace Nellius Dorsey. We ought to just let Lucia do this, right? Like, this guy, he's all, I'm truly sorry for your loss, but also, I definitely thought it was right to kill a whole lot of innocents, and I have it doesn't seem like he has any moral compunction about potentially doing it again. He probably has to go. She takes her time, pulling out her gun and checking the chamber.
I want you on your knees, Dorsey. I want you staring up at me. I want you thinking about my little brother and my mama.
I won't beg.
I don't want you begging. I just want you thinking. Now look at me.
I won't beg was a very weird response to that thing, given it's like a total non sequitur. Alright. His corpse steams in the winter air. This is the man who ordered the deaths of all the rangers in your convoy, including you, but it's still not clear if he's truly to blame. This sentence should look a little earlier in the... because it's right there that he clearly is truly to blame.
You think it's true? What he said? That my daddy murdered the Dorseys just for wanting elections?
Yes, I absolutely believe that. Probably your father was loyal to the Patriarch.
We should find my father. We can ask him. He'll tell me the truth.
Probably not.
Come on.
And we should definitely
Our
kill him
work
when we
here is
find him.
done.
Listen, it has become clear to me that the fish is rotted from the head here. We're gonna have to do some restructuring for sure. The Dorsey family sword. Well, there are a few blades of this craftsmanship left in the world. Okay. Sure, fine. Let's pretend that makes any sense. Yeah, like the character that we met here, the front that he was putting on, I should say, because, you know, obviously there's some amount of acting going on there. The front that he was putting up is completely inconsistent with the character who could have ordered the killings and raised the kids, and it's just... This is a problem that CRPGs sometimes have, where they desperately want every conflict to, quote-unquote, have nuance. So they try to justify and make murky every little bit of morality, and it just, it doesn't make sense with the world they built all the time. And this is really one of those cases. This seems like a pretty good assault rifle, right? 54 to 64 times 3. It's a shame we don't have anybody who's likely to use it. Alright, what kind of other stuff? So we don't really need to kill the rest of these Dorseys, I suppose, from a plot standpoint. Gorilla suit. This suit is amusing, because gorillas are extinct now. Aww. Cyborg tech combat speed enhancement. That seems pretty good. Another rocket launcher. I do love the rockets. I'm very happy to have found some rockets. And another one of these is nice. Okay. Yeah, at 7 weapon modding, we can throw +8 damage on his weapon, on Ringer's weapon, and then he can hit people 8 times per round with it, and that seems pretty good. So yeah, from a plot standpoint, we're basically done here, but if we want to really think about this in an in-world sense, obviously all these guys gotta go, because they're just gonna keep killing innocents for the hell of it. Because that's definitely what was happening. As much as we want to be like, we were just trying to fight for our right to have elections. No. No, that's very inconsistent with a huge amount of what we've seen so far. I think she's fixing the toaster. It's hard to tell because she doesn't have animations. Owl of Minerva. An owl, eyes deep with wisdom and forbidden knowledge, is carved into this small stone medallion. The Greek letters Alpha, Theta, and Epsilon bestride the bird. And also, there's a whole helmet mod shoved in this toaster somehow. What do you think this is? It's not marked as junk. Oh.
Venite ad Cormontis.
Okay. Do you have something you want to tell us?
Acta non verba.
I don't speak Latin, but I think that was, I don't know how to talk to you. Well, that was a weird thing. Okay, we should not have Skelly be the active character, because the fact that she has no animations seems to actually be making it take longer for her to interact with stuff. It's a little unintuitive. Okay, so this would have opened the gate if we had come this way first. I mean, we're gonna go step on these dudes out here, obviously. Alright, more 762, happy to see it. And energy cells, similarly, happy to see it. And then, yeah, let's shred these guys real quick, because just like it says in the Bible, thou shalt not suffer a Dorsey to live. Alright, does it need to be Quan? Who does it make sense for it to be? I'm gonna have Jim do the open on this guy, because Jim's damage per shot is actually really good right now. And he's kind of sneaky. Oh, he stops running if I click the button. right in the back of the head. It's 4 AP for rally. That's a shame. We don't quite have enough to shoot again and then rally. Well, it better we rally, I guess. Also, I'd probably need to get everybody out here before I rally. My concern is that it will not allow me to... that they would not get affected by it, potentially, otherwise. It's a little inconsistent. We have to do a lot of guesswork as to when the mechanics will work in sensible ways. So let's see. Ringer... Ringer should probably be the one that takes down the Hunter, because Ringer's going to be less useful against the Blood Beasts. This is a sensible use of his AP. It looks like, actually, we don't really need cover against these guys very much. The Dorsey's not using any, not using a ranged weapon. Alright, so everybody's out here now. This is a time for rallying. Did I miss someone? I did miss someone. Because Lucia is way the hell in the back. What are you doing over here? Alright, well, let's get her to over here-ish, I guess. I don't really want her to be close to the stairs. It's fine. She wouldn't have been able to fire anyway. So who's doing what? Ringer can make it a considerable distance down the stairs, but I don't know that there's a lot of benefit to doing so. Let's have Brass shoot somebody. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I'm less worried about the Dorsey than I am about the Blood Beasts. Man, they are a little on the tough side. You got a free shot, right? Okay, well we probably want to save Torrent. It's a lot of bullets, man. Alright, so why is Skelly showing minus 30% on these guys? It's fire damage, right? It should be... against flesh, it should be plus 30%. Okay, she shot the railing, I think. I wish the camera wouldn't move. Like, I often feel like I have set us up correctly to watch the action unfold. I wish the camera would not move after I have done that. And I guess I don't really want Ringer to... I'm going to have him move to, like, here and ambush, I suppose, but we don't really want him to engage in combat too much. Okay, weird thing to do. For some reason, that has turned them all against him. Why would he attack one of them? Well, I'm gonna have Skelly throw a Molotov on them, obviously. Seems like a pretty straightforward one. And she has been set on fire, despite the fact that she did not interact with an explosive, which is the thing that can set her on fire. Okay, so again, just like the damage prediction values are not super trustworthy. Quan, can you... Yes, now you can get the spray you need. That's pretty good. Quan's become pretty useful. Alright, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Jim, step up to a position where you have a firing angle and get that guy. And then that guy. Nope, and then that guy. There we go.
This will go better if we work together.
Hooray! Critical chance for everyone! Oh, gotta reload the gun, right. I do not know how Skelly managed to set herself on fire. It's very in character, though. We have 7 AP left. Do I want to just shoot the same one again, or do I want to... Yeah, let's get kills. Instead of just softening up a different one for Lucia. Wow, she really does not have a good shot at that Dorsey. This gun seems okay. It seems alright, man.
So much beautiful
He managed to say all that with his head missing.
Well, that was a learning experience.
Alright, great work, Skelly. Do you want to stop, drop, and roll real quick, or... Nah, she'll be fine. Listen, Skelly's the one who is educated about fire. She knows what she's doing. If she's just standing there on fire, I'm sure it's on purpose. The Deathlance sniper rifle, which seems, I think, a little bit less good than the one we have. Let's just real quick compare that to our current thing. Yeah. Yeah, that is a little bit less good. And then a lot of this stuff is just the kind of armor we've been picking up recently. So, I have no idea what to do with this. Dude seemed pretty excited about it, though. That's a weird thing. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that it turns out that maybe the Provost is an actual character in the story. So we got a gold hunk and plus 2% hit chance. Alright. The little dolls are very strange, and I'm always happy to find one. Alright, I guess let's go clean up the rest of these Dorseys. We're just gonna barge in over the alarm. I guess the question is, do we run inside? Do we just like hurl ourselves at the door? Or do we set up out here for an ambush and have somebody trip the line? It's probably that one. That's the smart one. Bad news is there's not a lot of cover out here. And by not a lot of, I mean none. There's none cover out here. Alright, Quan, do the thing. Okay, they did not run out to get us. Then let's reset over here. Alright, Jamie has to pick the lock. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I do wish it hadn't changed my positioning so much, though. I don't know why it made so many people run in front of the door. Because that is definitely not what I would have wanted them to do. Fortunately, they're shooting at brass, of all people, so that works out for us, at least. Let's see one of those great big dough crits. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Aww. Still, even without any crits, this is a fair amount of damage. Well, Lucia... Yeah, Lucia's a threat. Lucia's gonna do some work. Or should I just have Ringer? Well, I guess I probably can't, huh? Okay, because there's not actually a spot here. Unfortunately, this is like the downside of the game misrepresenting the grid in non-combat circumstances, is that it makes it harder to set up like this, because you don't actually know what the battlefield looks like. I guess, Lucia, back up a step here. I'm gonna have Ringer run into this spot. First of all, it's gonna reveal the damn building, even though we could already see inside of it. Or we should have been able to. And secondly, this way, if I get myself... If I manage to fail to kill him, I'm not blocking the doorway for everybody else. That said, it's not looking super likely. Alright. Let's get you real dead, and then... I wish I had one more AP. Oh, I do. Or, alternatively, no, I don't. Did that affect nobody? I think that affected nobody. But why, though? Okay, well... Because, like, being able to stand right here and do the stunning strike, I think would have been really good. Well, I guess that guy's further back than I would like. Alright, I'm going to have Ringer run over to here and attack this one. Thundering Strike has proven to be quite useful. You know what this probably is? This is probably a throw a machine gun forward into the battlefield kind of situation. Oh, and we got a lucky shot, so... Brass is terrifying. What a nightmare. Alright, let's have Quan run to... Can I spend 4 AP? Yeah. Spend 4 AP and still get the really good shot. Then we take some cover. Alright, are they going to let Skelly have a real shot at any of these guys? Oh, they're gonna make us play the guessing game by not showing us the hit percentage against most of the enemies. That's a tough one. I guess I'll just move to here and shoot that guy. Damn it. She's having a tough go of it. So let's see. Lucia should be able to pick up that dude back there really, really easily with her sniper rifle. I sort of don't want to have everybody committed like this. You know, I'm going to have Jim move in and have Lucia take his spot at the door. I'm a little too worried about his positioning. Right, she will be able to shoot people from here. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I've killed so many Dorseys, you have no idea. Alright, hopefully the turret, yeah, will draw a lot of their attention. Ooh, that's a bad cover position, my dude. The way he emphasized that was a little strange. He said it much less in a way that implied that we are people from the Hotlands, and much more in a way that implies that we are people from land, and also we are hot. Those damned hot landers. It's another one of those things that maybe you should be able to hear at most once per combat. Let's have Ringer crush this guy, which I imagine I will be able to do pretty easily. And then this might be the actual last of the Dorseys, right? Alright. Fully charged Shaolin Surprise. I bet we get 17 damage out of this. There you go. I don't even know what that was that all came out of him right there. Surprise! Okay. Well, that was easy. It is still fun to apply all our abilities. There's enough stuff going on in the combat system. Ooh. The Bleeding Edge. And Talk to Strangers So You Don't Marry Your Cousin. A self-help book for introverts. Written by a concerned mother. See, this level of world building I really appreciate. We do not need the Bleeding Edge. Got another one of those assault rifles. Seem pretty good. And we should probably have a quick look at assault rifle versus SMG for Quan, because we have received some real high-level assault rifles, it looks like, and not really a lot of SMGs recently. Like, this thing is skill level 5, right? Let's have a quick investigation here. Oh, it's 6. So, like, to compare the SOCOM, it's actually not that different of a damage per bullet. You get twice as much penetration. Hit chance is slightly different. But with this thing, you don't get all of the same perks, right? The free attack perk is an SMG thing, right? Yeah. This would be hard to give up, I think. And then we could potentially gain double tap, which is cool, because critical hits are huge in this game, right? Like, the damage differential between a normal attack and a crit is really phenomenal. I do like Reckless. We don't use Spray and Pray very often, but that's probably me being bad. Like, we probably should be using it more often. I think we're probably going to stick to the SMG. I think these two weapons are pretty similar, and so it's the perks that differentiate them, and I think the perks for the SMG went out. We're just cranking your speed through the roof, and working on this. Alright, Ringer, do we want more first aid or more armor modding? Do we actually have armor mods that require more than 7 points of modding? Let's see, armor stuff. Nope, those are weights. Yeah, we have a couple things. Honestly, plus 0.6 combat speed, minus 1 action point on his armor is probably worthwhile. Right? I bet that saves us 1 action point worth of movement at least on many turns. So that does seem pretty good, but that is the only thing we have that we cannot currently apply. Oh no, we have this, the hemoglobin module, which is very whatever, because evasion seems, not getting hit seems a lot better than recovering after you got hit. So I think we're probably gonna push first aid here. Oh, except armor modding does have that everybody gets 5 armor thing at the top of this, which is probably significant. I guess I don't really have a good sense of the math on that. And this is... Oh, this would be good. Yeah, first aid. Hippocratic Oath actually seems wonderful. So what are we going to spend this perk point on? We will definitely get another perk point before we get to Hippocratic Oath. I guess physical therapy? We actually are reviving people now. People are going down. I thought it was going to have a more impressive effect on him than it has with the Varangian blood and everything. And then we're going to give him more speed. I think this is the only thing he can have that can matter. And Jim does have 6 skill points now, which I think is actually meaningful. Yeah, I think we're just pushing this, right? Like, I do like leadership as well. There's no leadership perks beyond what we've already taken. But, like, what if we maxed out Kiss Ass? I think that makes sense for Jim. We might have a book. I'm not sure. So we were pushing his charisma. He's going to be so charismatic. Did we have a Kiss Ass book? Of course we do. Alright. Dude's got a couple of very valuable maxed out skills, and also all these points of small arms. Jim has really turned into something. He's like a very polite Cobra commander. That's what I've always said about him. That being the case, I guess we're pretty much done here after we loot this. I do not know what to do with this Minerva token, though. It seems significant. We got all the stuff here. Yeah. And he does not have anything to say to us. Let's run back up into the main resort building, because we haven't been up there with the thing. Right, we got the token after we left the main area. So we'll just see real quick if it does anything up here, if like the Provost wants to show us something, or... And if not, then we will... Oh, hey, weapon crate that I missed. If not, then we'll just bail and hope that we come across whatever it is for. Also, we might have some Tarjan tokens. We might want to go back to the bazaar and put the tokens in the thing. Anything? Nothing? He didn't even come with us. Well, I can't actually tell him what to do. He follows us like a companion, but he does seem to have a little bit of a mind of his own. I guess we're just gonna go? Weird stuff. Presumably, whatever it is for, we will find out. So we still gotta deal with that labor camp thing, and I do want to do that before we go after Liberty. My feeling is that once we engage Liberty Buchanan, we're probably just basically running up toward the end of the game. Like, once we resolve that, it's probably going to want to... Mysterious Cave. Did we visit the Mysterious Cave? We didn't really look at the Cannibal Jamboree either. Yeah, okay, we got some other stuff to do in this area. I'm gonna try to be a little bit thorough here, because like I say, once we engage with Liberty, I think we're gonna cross that point of no return. But that is all stuff that will happen in the next episode, because for today, we are out of time. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, my guess is we're gonna shoot some people. Just a feeling I have. And we'll see you then.